Yo, what's up, genius? It's Jason Capital. We got a question today from someone whose name I do not know because I found the question earlier, but I couldn't find his name. So I'm going to ask the question. It's about how to always basically know what to say to charm and attract girls. So if you like charming and attracting girls without even thinking about it, with every girl you talk to, then you're going to fucking love what I have to share today. However, before we begin, I just want to share a couple of emails just to give you guys just a little taste, okay, a little hodgepodge of the success, the badassery, the action taking that motherfuckers on Team Capital are out there taking every single day. Literally, as I shoot this video, there are thousands of motherfuckers out there dominating their path, doing amazing shit. I hope you're one of them. So, this one comes from Bryce. Jason motherfucking Capital, hero among men, how the fuck are you, sir? I'm writing this email just from one self-loving badass to another to express my gratitude and heart warmth for thee. I've been making big changes in my life for the better past few weeks, betting on myself, leaning towards my edges, and taking fucking action. And it's all thanks to your sexy motherfucking self, so thank you, Bryce. You're welcome. However, Bryce has more. He says, I've never been a reader. Now, I'm reading a book a week. I'm setting 30-day challenges. I've stopped watching TV. I'm getting better sleep. I'm eating better, feeling better, and absolutely loving life. So thank you, sir. I love you, and the ladies I've been sleeping with also send their love. I do have a question for you, though, because you mentioned this green drink a lot, and since you seem to love it that much, I was wondering if you could let me know, what do you put into it? Because I too want to drink some green stuff and possibly turn into the Incredible Hulk. Love your work. Bryce from Australia. Peace, man. All right, Bryce, I appreciate your words. I appreciate your flattery. It's beautiful. I feel warm, fuzzy inside now. In my green drink, it varies, dude. It varies. Sometimes spring mix, kale, arugula, spinach, red pepper, green pepper, coconut oil, water. Those are like the main, cucumber, celery, spinach. Anything that's like really, for the most part, green, and I guess red peppers are red. Break a rule, all right? Get mad about it. I broke a fucking rule. Sorry. It's a mostly green with just a hint of red drink, I guess we call it. But dude, that's what I put it in. I always put the coconut oil in there though. Don't miss out on that. Very important. All right, so that one's from Bryce. He's fucking kicking ass out there. This one's from Chad. He says, Jason Capital, what's up, bro? I just want to let you know your system is total, well, I would say it's total badass, but badass just doesn't do it. So I've been on your program for 2 weeks now, and holy shit, the change is really, truly amazing. Just 2 days ago, me and two buddies went to eat, and two beautiful Latina girls walk in, and they sit close to us. Both my buddies are Hispanic, and me being the gringo at the table, one of them said, Chad, go talk to them. And I said, okay. But when I got both of their numbers, they didn't want to hear shit. So, like someone from the Capital, like I said, I got both of their numbers. Both of them texted me that night, and both are being very flirty with their texting. And they're both coming to my show tonight. I'm a musician, and I'm taking action in my music career right now. So, Team Capital rocks. Thanks again, Chad. Chad, way to fucking go, bro. Keep it going. I love you. Now, got all that out of the way. You know motherfuckers on Team Capital out there fucking killing shit, like experiencing all the glory. Hope you're not missing out on it. I want you to get it too. But one little tip I can give you. So the question I got, I don't know, actually it was this morning, I think I read it, just emails and stuff, they're all jumbled in my brain. But he basically was saying that things are going really well, but sometimes I run out of things to say when I'm talking to girls. What do I do there? All right, well, the truth is that you always have something to say. You always have thoughts in your brain. You could always be talking. The truth is you just don't think whatever it is you have to say at certain times is that awesome or it's that interesting. So all we need to do is just get you focusing on the things that are most awesome and most interesting and get you talking about those. And let that, because what happens is once you start getting on that awesome and interesting path, the things that are awesome and interesting to you, you get really excited about it, you get really animated about it, you get really passionate about it, and then you start to gain what we call conversational momentum. And then the words just fucking flow and you could talk for hours straight with no problem. So there are two tips I'm gonna give you to help you with that, all right? Number one, I recommend that you go into every time you're gonna go out to a party or whatever it is, have one thing, just one thing that you find is like kind of cute, funny, playful, interesting, like just nonchalant, that you can bring up in any conversation right away. One of my favorite examples, this happened to me once and I used it all night and it was like, just dominating all night, it was beautiful, was before I went to this party, I went out to dinner and I thought I was eating grape tomato, like it was in the salad, and I was like, I love grape tomato, fucking delicious. It's beautiful red dots of joy. So I put my fork in it, I go to eat it, and I bite into it, and it wasn't a grape tomato, it was an olive. I don't like olives. I've never had an olive. It was disgusting. It was like a total shock to my system. I was like, oh, like fucking spit this shit out. It was terrible, right? It was just a total dark, brooding night. So I went to the party. Because I got to the party, first girl I was talking to, I didn't plan this out, it just happened. But I didn't, I wasn't like all in this amazing state. I wasn't ready to like pull out the attraction guns because I'm Jason fucking Capital. It wasn't like that. I was just going out, and I was still thinking about this disgusting grape tomato olive fiasco, the salad fiasco. And this girl asked me, I'm like, hey, what's up? How are you? And she's like, good. And she asked me how I am. And I was like, I'm not good at all, truthfully. I gotta put my head down. She's like, what? I'm like, I just ate an olive and I thought it was gonna be a grape tomato. It's terrible. She starts cracking up, and then we start talking about foods, and I tell her this other story about how I once ate a portobello mushroom thinking it was filet mignon. Apparently people are just playing food tricks on me my whole life. I just can't trust the food system. Went through this whole thing. It was really funny, but the minute I got that positive response and now we're bantering back and forth and I'm into it, it shocked my system. It set me down the path of conversational success with conversational momentum. So when you go out, have your one thing. Someone asks you how you're doing, have your one thing that you can say, that you can really get behind, that you can really feel, right? Because if you say the grape tomato thing, it didn't really happen to you, you probably won't be able to really feel it, but make it something real, something that happened in your life. For instance, you watch this video, then you go out, then you can say, I'm actually doing amazing. My friend Jason just told me this amazing story. And then you could use my story, and that would be real, and that would come off as real. So you could use that. So that's one thing, get you shooting down, like I said, that path towards conversational success with that conversational momentum. The second thing that I'm going to recommend you do is in times where you kind of lose your conversational swagger, you kind of lose that fucking high status charmingness, that free flowing self-lovingness, and you kind of like, spew and falter or whatever the fuck the word is. All you have to do is simply ask yourself the right questions to get your brain, like I said, focusing on those right, awesome, and interesting things. So if I ever run out of things to say or I'm kind of like off, I just simply ask myself, I'll take a look around, breathe in the whole environment, just breathe it in, just observe, and then ask yourself, what's something I find really interesting about this place right now? Or what's something I find really curious about this place right now? What's something I find hilarious about this situation right now? And the minute you ask yourself any one of those questions, your brain will give you the answer, and then you can just talk about that thing if you want to kind of get yourself going, all right? So if I say what's something really curious about this place right now, maybe it's I see two people over there and I can't tell if they're dating or if she wants him and he doesn't want her, and it's like this whole thing, I can't figure it out, I'm trying to figure it out. I could talk about that. Okay, just to get you started. Now, of course, you don't want to just be talking about all your shit and have like your mental thought processes out loud for the world to hear, for the girl to hear. You want to bring it back to her. Okay, so you just just do that shit to get yourself started. Let's get that momentum going. Put yourself in that great, positive, self-loving, resourceful, attractive, dominant, leading, challenging, disqualifying, but still very attractive state. And then bring her into it and then start teasing her, challenging her, leading, HVST. You know what to do from there. You're on Team Capital. You fucking got this shit, all right? So, hope you got some value out of that video. Hope you got multiple wallops, multiple gobs of value out of that. And now I hope you feel motivated to go take some fucking action, dude. This world, I was talking to the world earlier today, they said they haven't been getting enough value lately. And they need some motherfuckers to start delivering some fucking value to the world. You know I'm doing my shit. You heard Chad. You heard Bryce. You know what the rest of Team fucking Capital is doing. Now it's your fucking turn. So get out there and be awesome. Peace, man.